Hello everyone, and welcome to the 2016-17 school year. This short presentation will serve as our orientation for our iPad initiative this year. The 5 goals of our iPad initiative have not changed. Our teachers review these each and every year, and our goal is to continue to improve this program each year that we do offer it. Quick review that we will talk about in this presentation. This is a school-owned device. Cannot emphasize that enough. As a staff, we have the ability to see what's on the iPad at any time and to remove the iPad from the student at any time. We're going to talk about the care of the iPad, the protection plans, and some basic school rules and your digital footprint. There are 3 steps to get an iPad, and hopefully many of you have done these already. All of these can be done online at the link below. The signed user agreement for each child must be done. The selected protection plan must be selected for each child. And if you're choosing to pay for the protection plan, that is a $40 fee, that can be done as well. If you have not done it online prior to today, you can certainly do it out in the foyer. We do have paper copies available. The protection plan, again, is $40 per child with a $100 family max. So if you have 3 or more children, that would be the most that you would have to pay. Care of the iPad. Students, this is your responsibility. Ultimately, any damage that occurs to the iPad starts with the user, and we will interview and figure out exactly what happened. A couple common sense things. Do not throw or drop the iPad. Make sure you carry the iPad with the cover closed, not with the cover open. And we have talked with teachers this year about really looking for kids that are not taking care of their iPad on a day-to-day basis, and we're asking them to report that to the office so we can have a conversation about that proper use. Do not touch other students' iPad. They're not for you. Their iPad is their iPad. Yours is yours, and it's important that you only worry about your own iPad. And then any pictures or video, we ask that you ask permission from a student before that occurs. iPad chargers are not included in the protection plan. Students are given one, and they're expected to take care of those and turn those in at the end of this iPad lease that we have. Do not wrap the cord around the charger. That can cause a wrinkle in the cord that can damage that. It's important that you only use an iPad charger, an Apple iPad charger, and not a third party. That can damage the iPad. And make sure that you bring your iPad fully charged each and every day at minimum of 70% when you come to school. The iPad cases are also not included in the protection plan. They're expected to last 3 years, and after the first year, they've worn very well. Never remove the iPad from the case. Use a microfiber cloth to clean it, and do not use the spray cleaning solution on the iPad. If you do have any damage on the iPad, it's important you bring it to the tech support area immediately. Do not wait. It's an expectation that you do report. The damage to the iPad can increase greatly if you have a crack and that does not get reported and fixed. So please make sure that you report that whenever that does occur, if it does occur. iPad etiquette. The signage to the right will be posted in each and every classroom. Teachers will review these with students. In quick review, students are expected to be responsible with their iPad. They're expected to be respectful in the classroom with the iPad. They're expected to be focused when the teachers are doing something specific in the classroom on the task at hand, and they need to be present. Those 4 things will be reviewed with students in each classroom. We have a new app this year, Apple Classroom, which is a classroom management app. It allows teachers to see exactly what each student is on in the classroom on their iPad. It also allows teachers to lock individual devices or whole class devices to a certain app that they want students to be working on. The student agreement form is something that all students and parents need to sign. It has the 18 listed items, but it also includes the policies that students will agree to abide to with this iPad initiative. Again, this can be done online, and if you have not done it online, we do have paper copies out in the foyer. iPad security. We have a school filter each and every day. We have the classroom app like we just talked about, which is new. The user agreements and protection plans that you sign are there to help protect parents and students. The student passcode is important to have on so other students cannot get into your iPad. The Find My iPad app allows us to track a lost iPad and has been used often over the years. There's a free home filter called OpenDNS we encourage all parents to look at so that you can have home filtering. And grades 7 through 9 do have a closed app store. In regard to that closed app store, anyone in 7 through 9 cannot attempt to load apps onto their iPad. There are fixed apps that will be given to them. It's important that kids do not try to bypass the app store in any way. And if you do have any ideas for apps that are educational in value, let us know. We will always look at adding new apps to the devices. 10 through 12 will have access to the app store. That's important that these are obviously appropriate apps, and there will be discipline for misuse. Also, the course grades will be monitored, and if course grades start to slip for certain students, that app store will be closed off. It's important to remember that with every right comes a responsibility, and we expect our older students to be responsible students with that. If parents ever get to the point where they do not want the app store available for their child, please contact us and we will see what we can do. Common consequences for iPad misuse: the app store will be taken away, iPad privileges will be removed or you check it out daily. Detention or suspension can occur as well, and again, that app store can be removed for poor grades. In summary, this is a great tool. Use it appropriately. The school district is investing in your education with these tools, and again, with that right, with that privilege comes a responsibility, and we ask all students to take that seriously, to take care of your iPad, to think of the investment that this school and community has made in your education, and to use it wisely. If you have any feedback on this initiative, please make sure that you let us know. Next steps, again, hopefully many of you have taken care of this already. The signed user agreement forms for each child must occur. The protection plans must be selected for each child, and the payment for protection plan, if that is chosen, must occur as well. If you have not done that yet, there are forms in the foyer, and you can take care of that tonight at this time. Everyone at this point, once we finish this meeting, will go out to the foyer, get in line, and if you've already done this paperwork ahead of time, you'll simply get a slip of paper from Ms. Meyer and Ms. McCormick that will allow you to move forward and get the iPad. And again, if you have not taken care of these couple steps, you can do that out in the foyer at this time. If anyone has any questions, please see me. I'll be up front here or out in the foyer. Otherwise, you can ask another staff member as well. Thank you all, and let's have a great school year.